Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today we're going to play some more with this page that we were working on. I just made kind of a quick mock-up of it for my TCTC. So this one I'll use in a journal eventually. I don't know when that'll be, but anyway. So when I opened it, you can see here that some of the Stabilo all with the water came through, which that's no big deal. We can fix that. We're going to use some gesso. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a good day. Oh my goodness, I can never get the lid on or off of that thing. But yeah, just getting some stuff done. I don't know if I want to use this or a card. I think I might use a card. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. This is going to be very similar to the stuff that I did for the junk mail journal. It's the same type of thing. So I'm just, you know, putting on gesso and sanding it and stamping it and whatever. And if some of that black comes through, I'm not that worried about it. It doesn't bother me a bunch, but you could really, you know, get serious about covering it just by putting a little bit thicker. Bless you. Layer. My daughter. So see, I can cover them, but if I don't care, I can just, it can show. It's not that big of a thing to me. Okay. And then I can put it other places too, just so it doesn't seem like it's just specifically in those spots. I don't know what that was. That was something on the card, I guess. It's annoying. And then I'll let this dry while we play around and make some tags. And we can do some other things. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry. Yeah, so some of this will seem very familiar from making that journal, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and have been wanting to do it again, so, or something like it again. These are just white tags, pre-made. I mean, I made that one just now, but you know, these ones with a little hole protector already on them. So I thought I'd go ahead and use those because they fit nicely in the pockets that are on that page. So yeah, what are you guys up to? Do you have any good trips? That was like our only trip, was the one to take there. And like I told you guys yesterday, though, my husband and I are gonna go on a cruise next year, and that'll be my first. I've never been on a cruise before, so that'll be fun. We're gonna go with some friends. But nothing exciting for this year because we just weren't sure. I mean, we talked about possibly doing something, but you know, it's just really hard to know what in the world is gonna go on where with the whole COVID thing. So we just decided not to do anything this year. We need to take the kids on a trip for graduating, though. We've talked about that. We're thinking of going to like Ireland and Scotland and that, maybe, since that's kind of a special thing. Stealing these little I will probably use that hotel too, but I just like these little fancy dealies. We're just gonna kind of collage all over these and decorate them up. So this isn't anything very new or exciting, but you know, this is what we do when we make journals. But I will be doing them in that same style that I did the pages in. So if you like seeing that, then this is going to be more of that. This one on the side that I like the treble clef on there. Ah, Pasha's in here. He's been spending most of his day outside. He loves, actually, maybe I will use that side because it's got more music. I know now it's not inked, but it's fine. Take it off and cut it off. But yeah, he's been just loving it out there, baking his brains out. I don't know how he could stand it because he's a Persian, so he has like full-on coat, you know. Sometimes we cut him way down in the summer. We just haven't this summer, and because life has been crazy. And so normally he looks like a little lamb this time of year, but we need to do that probably maybe this weekend we can get to it. But yeah, he looks cute like that. But it's so hot and he just sitting out there baking away. I don't get it. I think I'd die. He loves it. I really love the way that I could have just cut like tags out of that what I already collaged, but it's just really fun doing this. And like I said, I want to use this this paper, this random paper up if I can. I mean, it's cool, I like it, but it's starting to take over the world. I have like 3 bags of it now, so I just want to use it because it does look cool, and I love all the different writings and things like that. It just looks neat. I want some typing book stuff. Do I have any in here? Yeah, there's some. Anything else? It's just a big mess. I could use some of that tissue that I wrote on and then got wet with, wrote on tissue paper with the Stabilo All and then got it wet. That turned out pretty cool. Oh, I know what I could use. I have a whole one of these for my daughter. Taking orders. They're just kind of fun to use bits of because it looks cool. And it's somebody else's handwriting besides my own, so I like it. I don't really want that because that looks kind of new. I mean, I could probably use that piece somewhere, but let's see. I'm gonna kind of do this sort of thing because I like the music. Move it down a bit. And I'll ink it and stuff so that it'll look a little bit older. Look it up too. So some of you have been sending me pictures of like either things you've been doing with the stencils from my Etsy shop, or, you know, just other projects. I just love seeing what other people are doing. So thank you for that. It's just fun, you know, to see that stuff. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I figured I might as well finish up that whole page that we started, you know, do like a whole thing on that. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be doing a journal for it, but I'd like to do like a corrugated cardboard one. Just not sure exactly how I want to do it. Already got music. I'll just trim it. have to do some gesso on these and then get them dry. But we can decorate other ones while one's drying. There's a little spot right there. Not that it really matters, but we can use one of these little, the table images. From the guest check. Yeah, she was bringing those home and throwing them away, and I'm like, don't throw those away. I can use those. Like, you seriously want that? I'm like, well, I can use it, you know, I can. They look kind of cool. It's just nice in somebody else's handwriting, I think. I don't know. Can't tell much. It's kind of upside down, but it's fine because there'll be other things. These are just the background, so. And I know I'm reassuring myself more than anybody because that's the way I am. It's upside down, I can't. Okay, there's that one. And we'll do another one if I can figure out where I put them. This one's kind of short and squat because it goes in that little short pocket. Let's put just one here so it can dry. I heard somebody tell me. Oops. Okay, so now I need to find some place to set it. All right. Pick up some of the paint that's already on this. Okay. Now we can do this one. I'll just go down the side. I want these numbers, so I'm definitely going to try to get those. Thought I had it on the end of the glue because it usually will stick to the end of the glue. All right, and then we've got, I'm gonna tear that off because that's not necessary, but I kind of like this there. Need another piece under it first though. Oh, we've got some dictionary page on this side. Whoop-de-doo. That's kind of great. Yeah, I'll do that. You're not going to get all the whoop-de-doo, but that's funny. Unless I take it over those numbers. This is cool because this has been like folded so many times. Where that came from, that must have just been in those stack of papers. What a random page to be in there, that's funny. $145 got covered for whoop-de-doo. Oh no, now the paper is sticking to me. So yeah, you know, I know it's crazy because I think it's crazy too, but all these little things like this off of, you know, a random thing like that, it looks cool. I like that kind of look. I kind of like this Tracy label, Tracy Fox label here, because I can just ink that corner and that'll be fine. But it needs to be roughed up. It's too nice. And I printed these on parchment paper. I need to order some more parchment paper, speaking of that. I get it on Amazon. It's Southworth is where I get mine. It just prints really nice quality, I think. It's not photo paper, it's just parchment paper. I feel like that's hanging over. It's not, but it feels like it is. Okay, and we will gesso that one so it can start drying. I'll let that dry. I'm gonna have them spread everywhere. And we just have the little guy left. Making messes, making messes. Oh my word. Oh, it's because it was already a glue page once. Sometimes I just set them to the side and let them dry, and then I stack them back up because you can use them again. So that's what obviously happened there. I thought about using that hotel, but I forgot, and it's too big. But it would look kind of cool even if it was torn. Getting gesso everywhere. On the bottom of this one. Just something architectural would look kind of cool on there, I think. This is going to be interesting because it's already got the hole cover, but I think probably what's going to happen is it's just going to get covered, and I'll just have to punch the hole again. It's just too hard to go around those crazy little things like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll do that. I really like playing with the Braille paper. I forget I have it sometimes, and it was gifted to me. It really is kind of fun if you can get your hands on any of that. I don't know. I've never seen it anywhere, so I'm not even sure. I haven't even tried to order it. I wonder if you can order it somewhere. I don't know how that works, so apologize for my ignorance on that. Like the numbers. Surprise, right? It's 2. Pasha's laying on his back on the floor. And I have a step stool over there because I can't reach the top of some of my shelves. And he's got his head under the step stool. He's a dork. Such a goofball. I always laugh because he's so stinking cute. Like, he does all that cute stuff, but he just doesn't like to be petted really at all. I mean, a little here and there if he comes to you. But other than that, like if I go over there right now and pet him, he'll probably just bite me. I mean, I'm the one he tolerates the most, and I think it's because I feed him, but not dumb that way, that's for sure. But he just is a funny little thing. I've never had a cat. Usually they're mauling you, and you're like, okay, enough. But he's like, no, just don't touch me, and everything will be great. He does come to me at night and wants to have his shoulders massaged. But other than that, he's not really he's not a lovey cat, that's for sure. He's on his own program. That's what kind of cat he is. Which I know is pretty normal, but usually they're mugging you. All right, I'm going to get these dry and I'll be back. Okay, so we are dry. I'm going to get rid of this. I should have done that. Okay, now we're good. All right, so what are we going to do with these? Thinking they don't need a ton, that's for sure, but I've got some butterflies. I thought maybe a butterfly on one might be kind of neat. I liked those that bird we put on the front one. Just don't know which one I want the butterfly on, or where, or what size. I like that one. Okay, and I could maybe put one of my price tags. This is for my price tag digi. Let's do the 4 for $10 right here. Didn't do a very good job of cutting that. And I am gonna punch the little hole if I can find my. I don't remember which one of these does better. I think this one. It's tiny. It's almost like too tiny though. Yeah, it worked. I love this digi, and I forget about it a lot. There's just so many fun things to use all the time, right? And of course, butterflies. I don't use them a ton, but every once in a while I do like to put a butterfly on something. I used them a lot for a while, But again, like everything, it just, you know, comes and goes. I think you get tired of certain things and whatever. Trying to get the hole on that didn't totally punch out. Mess it up a little bit. Ink this. Do I want to sand these at all? We covered our whoop-de-doo. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Right? Okay. Do I want... Oh, I'm so sorry. That was super duper loud. I just hit that big old bottle of glue just right and made everything come flying at me. Apologize for that. That was loud. Okay, let's not do that again. Are you awake? I apologize if you were having a little siesta. I did not mean to terrify you. This is that Tim Holtz tissue. This one is typeset. I love this. This is like the bomb. Unless you rip it. Let's move it up because there's like this space here that has nothing on it. I can put this little piece down here. If I can hang on to it. We need to add some gold too, because our front page had some gold. Try not to knock everything down. Kind of helps to turn it upside down, I discovered, because it all that gold fleck falls to the bottom. But if you just do that, then it mixes up a little better. Okay, and I like to squish up those kind of things sometimes. And we'll take our Stabilo All. Do a few little things around the edge. It's definitely not for fine line marking, that's for sure. But I love it. It just gives a cool effect that I like. And I'm sorry, I'm talking low. I said it gives a cool effect that I like. Kind of just jabbering, nothing super important there. This one. That's the big one. I did the littler one I had. Ouch. Oh my goodness. I just used that this morning and now I don't know where it is. Oh, hold on just a second. Okay, it wasn't me. My daughter came in and got them when I went down and ate lunch, and I didn't realize it. So I thought I was losing my mind because I just used it. That's funny. I have to get her on set. Well, definitely, because she's not going to be, she'll be at the college. She's working on a really cool watercolor. It's like a cityscape. Looks neat. Finally have somebody to like talk shop with, because the boys do the computer thing, you know. And my sister used to do more crafting, but you know, she works full time. She just doesn't have time. I mean, she does do the crochet, like she did the blankets I showed you guys, but nobody I really know close does crafts or does anything like that. I'm the only one, so it's kind of fun now that she does that, or does art, you know, because she shows me the cool stuff she's working on. And when we find cool brushes like on Procreate or whatever, we share them, and it's just fun to have somebody to bounce that stuff around with. So there's that. Oh, gold. We need gold. That's a must. Grabbing at stuff that's not useful. Get this mixed up. It does take a minute, sorry. It separates very easily, so. Just put a little here and there. Put a little on the butterfly, huh? That would be a good spot. Just a little bit there on the butterfly's wings. Maybe I'll just go kind of all the way around where the I did it thick there, but it really doesn't matter. It just looks kind of cool with the grunge. For some reason, I really love that effect of it being grungy, but then there's the gold. It's kind of like, you know, the light and the darkness or something. I don't know. It's just kind of neat. And I'll poke the holes in it again and all that, but okay. I think that's good on gold for right now. Do I have, this one does have a hole. And of course my hole punch is all the way at the bottom. Thank goodness for the shelves and things, those things that my kids got me for Mother's Day, and then I went and bought a few more. It's like pegboard, I think I showed you guys, but anyways, they were great. Super good product, and I got those at Target, and they're not very big, so like you definitely need a few, but man, they're a lifesaver for videoing anyway, because everything's just basically right there that I can just grab and use. So the back of this is a little, you know, messed up from the inks and all that, but I'm fine with that. But if you like it cleaner, obviously, before you put on the hole protector, you'd want to cover it with something else. I like this when it's, oh, come on. Just got one little bit of that wants to be a pain. There's my, okay. So set that one up to get all the way dry, and we'll work on the next one. Get this out of the way for a minute. Okay, what do we want to do to this one now? use one of these. You guys are probably laughing at me because I pull these out all the time and I never do anything with them. They are a mind melder for me for some reason. I know I'm not alone because I've heard other people say the same thing. I love them. They're super cool looking. I just really struggle with what to do with them. Like, I just feel like I don't know what to do with them. Kind of like that. Could put a person. I think I'm going to go with that nest. I like that. Just do it. Yeah, I don't know why those are... I mean, you can basically use them like you use anything, but for some reason I have a hard time with it. Okay, I need my... keep putting that over there. Okay, this has a little piece that needs to get popped out. Go on here. Something like that. What else do we want on here? I could put... Okay, I apologize. I just realized that my video was off and I pretty much did this whole tag without you guys. I do have the other part of the video, so I'm not as confused as yesterday, but I don't know why I keep having this problem. It doesn't seem to matter what we do to fix it. It just does it randomly whenever. So anyway, I may have to just go back to my camera rather than my phone because I have way too many problems with the phone doing squirrely things. So I apologize, but it was just another tag. So annoying now. I kind of just want like maybe a little flower if I can find one to go on this one, next one. A dragonfly, but he's too long. Too long. Just a little flower or something would be cool because I don't want to cover up everything, you know. I like the building there. So I think that's what I'll do. Those are just Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. Let's see, what do I want to do to this? So I apologize for that. I don't know why that keeps happening to me. It's irritating. I had it fixed and it was working great. And now the screen stays on, so it's not, I thought it was because it was shutting off, you know, like the screen had been on too long and it was shutting off, but no, the screen's still on. It just kicks me out to the, you know, like main page or whatever of my phone. I'm not sure why that's happening. It seems to be when I do more than one video in a day that I have a problem, but there's no sense in that. It's not like it's full or the battery's dead or anything. So that doesn't make sense as to why it's doing that. But it is, so whatever. Okay, we're gonna keep this one pretty simple, I think, since it's so tiny. Oh, I forgot to poke the hole in that other one. Okay. These are just water pens from Arteza, if you're wondering, like if you're new to all of this stuff. That's why I'm telling you. You just put water in them and then you can use them like a paintbrush. So I was just saying before I realized that my camera cut out that that Winsor & Newton ink, you can get it through my Amazon Associates link, and that's at the bottom or under this video. There's the description box, and it's in the description box under my LinkTree, which will take you to my Instagram, my Etsy, or my Amazon Associates page. And if anything that you buy, if you go through my Amazon Associates link, I get a small commission, which is very helpful to me at no extra charge to you. So it's much appreciated. But I love that Winsor & Newton. It's gold. It's just, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. I've used a lot of other types of inks and paints and, you know, all that. And this one is just really cool. There's a lot of the gold fleck in there. Alright, I'll let that one dry, and I will poke a hole in the other one here. Put this out before I knock it over. This one never had a hole, so it'll be easy to just punch it. It's probably out of whack, but that's okay. I am going to put some ink here because I'm gluing it onto those braille dots, and I'm worried with that lift that it might end up popping off, and I don't really want that to happen. Okay. There's paint on the back of that. All right, so there's that one and that one. Let me do the little one. I think I'm gonna put some glue on here too. There's like 3 hole protectors on that thing now. Okay, so there they are, and let's put them in the page. Now I'm going to be paranoid and constantly looking at the screen. I'm going to put some kind of fabric or something through those holes. I just don't know yet what, so for now they're just going to go in here. But yeah, I think that's is good. So there they are in their little spots. And then on this page we can ink it a bit, sand it a bit. Where's my... Not sure what that was that was on the card that got on there. Kind of annoying. This does make the paper feel amazing. Super soft and old. Yeah, it just changes the feel of it entirely. It's kind of crazy. And that extra piece from the collage sheet. There's the collage sheet. It got at the bottom of the stack of paper. I had it cleaned off. It's not cleaned off anymore. All right. I'm going to use this as just a little pocket on this page. And I think I will put a thumb notch in it. It's right next to me. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I was in tunnel vision again. And what do we want to put on these? Could use another butterfly. That's kind of gigantic. That one's pretty. I kind of like the orange. So let's ink that one. I've got such a mess going, I can't tell where anything's at. But if I've had people say they're not crazy about butterflies and stuff, and if you're not, you can use a bird or whatever. You know, use what you like. These are just ideas. Just, you know, because sometimes people aren't sure what to put with what or something like that. And so I'm just throwing out ideas. But definitely use what you like. And then a label maybe. These are Tracy, or these are Shabby Dabby Doodah, I think. Those flowers, I just got somehow in the Tracy Fox label. Sometimes if I sit and cut stuff together, I just stick them in the same bag. So that's usually how that happens. I like that. I think I'm just going to go with that. It's probably why I can't ever find anything, right? Because I end up just shoving it all in the same bag. Oops. And I get the butterfly thing. I used to not be very crazy about butterflies. I didn't really like using them. But then, I don't know, for some reason, they kind of all of a sudden grew on me or something. And then I've enjoyed using them. But I get it. Like, if it's just not your thing, then definitely go with like a bird or a flower or whatever. Because we all got our thing, right? We'd be pretty boring if we all did it the same. Oh, I'm coloring on there. Gosh, Amy. Are you guys yelling at me? I need a keeper. That's really what the problem is. I'm just going to go ahead and get those wet since... my neighbor's playing with his RC car, so if you can hear it, I apologize. Hopefully I don't think you probably can, but that's what it is if you're wondering what in the world that sound is. It's all the time. As an adult. I mean, it's fine. It's a hobby. I get it, but sometimes I'm like, I mean, it's no different than me sitting in here doing this, so. Mine's just quiet. That's the difference, right? Okay, there's that little pocket. It's gonna go right here. So see, you can make one page like very elaborate or whatever, and then just do some simple pages. And that way you have some wow, but you don't have to like spend 6 months making one journal. Unless that's obviously like how you want to do it, then do it that way. But I think I'm gonna use one of these. Carry the crafter. I'm just gonna put that there for now. And then I may do more to it, but I think we are good for today. I honestly have no idea how long because my camera went phooey on me. So anyway, that's what we got today. We got our fun little tags, and our page is looking pretty cool, I think. If I can get this out of here. It'll be easier once it's got some fabric or something at the top, but there's our little tags for today. So hope you guys liked that, and we will chat again tomorrow. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye.